Gentlemen, your lower body doesn't get old, it gets stiff. And stiffness destroys your hips, your knees, your back, and even your testosterone. Today, we fix that with one simple hip mobility flow you can do every day. When men hit 50, the first thing that starts aging isn't strength, it's mobility. The hips lock up, the glutes shut down, blood flow slows through the pelvis. But the good news is this: if you restore hip mobility, you restore the entire lower body. This 7-move flow is designed to open your hips, release deep tension, and bring youthful circulation back to the place men need it most. Let's begin. 1. Hip circles. Stand tall or get on all fours, whichever feels more stable. Begin drawing slow, controlled circles with your hips, forward, out to the side, then back, keeping your core lightly engaged. Avoid rushing. Let the joint glide smoothly as you explore the full range. This simple motion lubricates the hip capsule, increases synovial fluid, and wakes up the deep stabilizers that protect your knees and lower back. For men over 50, hip circles restore joint freedom, reduce stiffness from long hours of sitting, and prepare the lower body for stronger, safer movement throughout the day. 2. Deep squat hold with primal breathing. Stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width and ease into a natural deep squat. Keep your chest open, heels grounded, and spine long. Inhale through your nose, allowing your pelvic floor and lower abdomen to expand. Exhale slowly to release tension in the hips and lower back. Stay relaxed. Never force the depth. This position decompresses the pelvis, restores blood flow to the groin and glutes, and reactivates muscles that weaken with age. For men over 50, the deep squat is one of the fastest paths to better hip mobility, stronger balance, and healthier pelvic function. 3. 90-90 switch, hip switch flow. Sit tall with one leg folded in front at 90 degrees and the other behind you at 90 degrees. Without leaning back, rotate your knees to the opposite side, switching your hip position smoothly. Focus on control, not speed, and keep your breathing steady. This movement trains both internal and external hip rotation, the ranges men lose earliest after 50. Regaining these angles reduces pressure on your lower back, restores natural walking mechanics, and strengthens the deep hip rotators. Over time, everyday movements like standing up, squatting, and bending feel noticeably easier and more stable. 4. Frog stretch rocking. Begin on your hands and knees, then slide your knees wide with your feet turned outward. Lower to your elbows and rock your hips gently backward and forward, keeping your spine neutral. Avoid forcing the stretch. Allow the inner thighs to lengthen gradually. This exercise targets the adductors and opens the pelvic floor, reducing long-held tension in the groin. It also improves lymphatic flow and circulation around the prostate region. For men over 50, releasing stiffness here restores hip freedom, reduces lower back compensation, and helps the pelvis move the way it was designed to: smooth, stable, and powerful. 5. Lunge hip flexor. Stretch with glute activation. Step into a deep lunge with your back knee on the floor. Gently tuck your pelvis and squeeze the glute of your back leg, then shift your weight forward slightly while keeping your core engaged. Stay tall and avoid collapsing into your lower back. This stretch releases the hip flexors, the muscles that shorten from years of sitting and restrict natural movement. Activating the glute at the same time teaches your body to stabilize the hip correctly. For men over 50, this combination reduces anterior pelvic tilt, improves posture, restores stride power, and increases blood flow through the lower body. 6. Cossack side-to-side flow. Stand with your feet wide apart and shift your weight slowly to one side, bending your knee as you sit into a lateral squat. Keep the opposite leg straight with the toes pointing upward, then glide smoothly to the other side. Maintain a tall chest and keep the movement controlled. This exercise strengthens the adductors, glutes, and outer hips while improving side-to-side mobility, a movement pattern most men lose with age. For men over 50, training the frontal plane enhances balance, protects the knees, reduces groin tightness, and makes daily activities like stepping, turning, and lifting feel safer and smoother. Seven. Glute bridge. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet planted firmly. Press through your heels and lift your hips slowly, squeezing your glutes at the top. Pause briefly, then lower with full control, keeping your ribs down and your core lightly engaged. Avoid arching your lower back. Let the glutes perform the work. This simple hold strengthens the entire posterior chain, stabilizes the pelvis, and restores healthy blood flow to the lower body. For men over 50, stronger glutes reduce back pain, improve walking power, and counteract the weakness caused by years of sitting. It also locks in all the mobility gained from the flow. Do this flow once a day, gentlemen, and your hips stop aging. Stay consistent. Your lower body will feel younger, looser, and stronger than it has in years.